Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today I want to talk about Deadside's upcoming update, show some of you guys some of the recently revealed content, and talk about what's actually going on at Bad Pixel and what their plans are for the future. The first bit of this video is going to be me looking over the new screenshots and talking about those, so if you've already seen them, you can just skip past that by going to this point in the video, where I will be talking about Bad Pixel and their plans. So, the screenshots. First, we have a screenshot from what I think is the South Harbor, but remodeled with some of the new harbor structures from the new expanded area. It looks like we're going to be able to climb up on these big cranes, which is going to be fun, but also from this picture we can see some new clothing items. You can't see them that well in this picture, but if we take a look at the next one, you can see they've added a green cap, some green fingerless gloves, and some sunglasses. This is all cosmetic, I'm pretty sure. The sunglasses might do something, but I kinda doubt it. Here we have another look at the cranes, specifically the ones we were just standing on earlier, and it looks pretty solid. Next we have just one of the new house models, and I really like the abandoned look of these. I think it fits the setting a lot better, especially in these deeper wooded areas. And the last screenshot we have is some sort of military installation with some cool new concrete sniper towers. I'm pretty happy to see that they didn't just reuse the green metal sniper tower models that are already around the map, because they totally could have done that here. But it looks like they're trying to get some good variety around the map, which is really nice to see. Near the front gate, you can just barely see a BRDM, so I'm gonna guess there's a lot more military hardware and high tier loot inside of whatever this place is. It could end up just being one of the entrances to the new south bunker, but it's kinda too early to say and we can't tell that much from this picture. This could end up just being one of the small military fob areas, kind of like tent or radio in the current map. So yeah, that's all the new screenshots. Nothing too crazy, but it does start to show the scale of the new areas we're going to be able to explore, and also that they're working on improving the already existing map, which is pretty cool. Now, on to some new info that kind of flew under the radar, because this comes from a community manager in one of the official Discords. In this first message here, they talk about how the rating system is nearing completion and how a lot of mechanics are going to be changed in this update, which is all good to hear. The big thing though is that it seems that Bad Pixel is going to work on more frequent and smaller updates after this one is going to be released, which is very good news. I'm sure they see how almost 7 months of no content has severely damaged the health of the community and their game overall. So it's good to hear that they understand that and that they're going to be more consistent in the future. This next message comes from the same community manager, and they say that from what they hear, Bad Pixel is looking to bring in more talent in the future, which is super good news. The team at Bad Pixel is very small, and the scope of their game, by comparison, is very large. And I know having a small dedicated team does have its benefits, but if they want to get their project completed in a timely manner, getting some new people on the team is going to speed up the process a lot going forwards. This also means that the more small, consistent updates that they have planned for the future might slowly start to have more and more content in them as their team expands and they get adjusted. So that seems to be the situation over at Bad Pixel, and I'm going to go on a little rant tangent real quick because as much as I appreciate these messages from the community managers, this was just posted in the general chat of the official Discord. People want to actually know what's going on with the dev team, and knowing what they're doing and what their plans are will help the community's confidence in them a lot. I think this sort of info shouldn't be in this little channel, it should be in their community update post, along with the other things they put in there, like, you know, the screenshots we just looked at, and other sorts of information. I mean, I don't know, it's not really that big of a deal, I just don't like seeing all the hate that Bad Pixel gets. I'm not exactly sure what causes it. If I had to guess, it's probably a lack of consistent communication with the community, but maybe it's just a lack of a roadmap and people don't have confidence because they don't know what's coming in the future. I'm not really sure. But I think maybe if this sort of information was spread more publicly, it could help bring back some players who maybe lost faith or interest in the project. I mean, it's clear that the community does care about these messages and information because they were posted on the subreddit pretty much right after they went up. So I think putting this info in their community updates wouldn't hurt, but I don't know, maybe it's just a waste of time. This is just what I think from my limited point of view, and if you can't tell already, I want as much information about the game to be as public as possible. But I do appreciate the community managers for sharing this information. You guys are great. Keep doing what you're doing. I know you guys want to tell us as much as you can. Now, onto the public test server, and from what I understand, the team really wants to get a fully functional build out this month on the test server, and it looks like it just might happen. The test server right now is being used by the private test team, and it's slowly receiving more and more updates, meaning that we are getting closer to the final build. If it doesn't get finished by this month, I'm pretty sure it will be out next month. From what the community managers have been saying, there's a lot of content in there and it just needs to be finalized. Usually after the public test server goes up, the actual update is released not more than a few weeks later. So once we get to that point, we will know that the update is finally around the corner. That is, unless there's some game-breaking bug that we discover on the test server, but that usually doesn't happen. They're pretty good about that stuff. So I'm really looking forward to it. Whenever the test server goes live, I'll be sure to get in and do some exploring and testing, and I'll put it up on the channel because there can only be so many people in the test server at once, and I know you guys all want to see the new content. When the update goes live, though, I would like to know what kind of content you guys want to see first. Would you want to see guides on the new mechanics, like base rating or the new events? Or would you guys want to see my experience playing the new wipe and update when it comes out? I'll definitely be putting both of those things on the channel at some point. I just want to know which one you guys want to see go up first, because right now I'm kind of leaning towards the guides, but if all you guys really want to see some gameplay, I can do that too. Otherwise, that's all I have for you guys today. Link in the description for my Discord, and I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.